This video was made possible by EA GameChangers. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack. I've already covered winter, spring and summer, and today we're going to focus on fall. You can find all my previous seasons videos in my playlist, the link is in the description. Fall is here, and today there is going to be mystery weather. It's still quite warm at the moment, but I'm expecting it to get colder as we continue through fall. I think we need to add a bit of fall decor around here. So there's some leaves. Oh, we definitely need some pumpkins. What else can we use? Oh, let's put some Halloween decorations up. Right, we're ready to go. Oh, and a couple of hours later, the weather is already cooler and there are currently thunderstorms. I'm surprised by the amount of thunderstorms actually, it's been quite a lot. So let's take a look at our calendar. So the only thing on the Edwards family calendar is Harvest Fest. So the tasks to complete in that are decorate, holiday gnomes, grand meal and thankful spirits. So I'm guessing this is a bit like Thanksgiving. I was expecting there to be something for Halloween in fall, so I'm going to add my own holiday. I'm going to call it Spooky Ween. And the traditions will be spooky spirit, trick or treat and wear costumes. We also need to decorate the house, so I'm going to add decorate. Once I've changed the decoration theme to spooky. So Spooky Ween has been added. Back to the rain and the thunderstorms. Oh, did you see that lightning? Now that I've completed all 4 seasons, I've been able to create a house tour of this house throughout the different seasons. You can find the link for that video in the description. This is Patchy the Straw Man, and he is actually really cool. Your sim can click on him and select an option to talk to him. He will move and respond to your sims. If you keep talking to him, you'll increase your relationship with him, which will unlock you something very special, but we'll talk about that a bit later on in this video. I think it's about time Tilly joined an after-school activity. To do this, she needs to select the option on the phone, and it says select an after-school activity for Tilly. So the only option is for her to become a scout. It's weird how this is classed as an after-school activity, but they only meet on a Saturday and a Sunday. That really makes no sense to me. By joining the scout career, Tilly has unlocked the scouting badge board. So that's in her inventory, so we're going to drag that out and place it in our room. And when we click on it, we can see view badge progress, collect badge, change into scouting uniform and put in inventory. If you click on view badge progress, you can see how you earn these badges. So just helping around the house by like cleaning up dishes and raking leaves will earn her a badge. And this is what the scouting uniform looks like. Tyler's having a quick jump in the puddle. I'm just going to quickly talk you through these plants. So the parsley plant is now out of season. So the sims can't interact with it anymore until it gets to spring again, and then they'll be able to harvest it and water it. But until then, it is static, which is good actually, because I thought they were going to just kill off the plants and then you'd have to replant them. So it's good that they're still there, but you just can't use them. And you can see the colours in the plants slightly changing. So it's only Monday, but the further we get through fall, the browner the plants will become. And this just makes me laugh so much, the maid being attacked by the bees. He is the worst maid ever. I would fire him, but then I would have to clean my own dishes. And that is not happening. The bees really aren't happy today. They haven't actually tried any of the honey yet. Oh, I think Sarah liked that. Also, we're back to Patchy. You can see above his head the friendship bar. So the more your sims interact with him, the higher friendship level you'll be with Patchy. So Sarah's going to talk to him until the bar is filled. The bar is now filled, and look what it says in the corner, unlocked scarecrow outfit. How cool is that? So if you head to create a sim, you can actually put your sims in the scarecrow outfit. Oh, that's really creepy. And now Sarah can ask him for gardening tips, which will increase her skill level. Oh, did you see that little flash coming from Tilly? That is in fact a badge. So Tilly has completed one of the Be Fit actions. She needs to get 6 of these to get her first badge. Spooky Ween has begun! So Tilly loves the spooky spirit, trick-or-treating, and wearing costumes. The only one she doesn't do is the decorating. Tessa's going to be the first one to wear a costume. To complete this, all you need to do is click on the sim and select wear costume, and then pick the costume you want them to wear. Oh, she has got to be Yoda. That is brilliant, I love it. It's Sarah's turn to wear a costume now. Oh, she's got loads of choices. It's got to be Princess Leia though, hasn't it? This is really cool. I'm so glad I've added this holiday. So we really need to put up the decorations on the outside of the house now. Oh, that's cool, I really like those. Now it's Tyler's turn to put on a costume. Oh, so he's got the choice of loads of Star Wars characters. I think Darth Vader. Oh, this is great, I love it. Tyler is going to compliment Tessa's costume. So Tilly is the only one who's not wearing her costume. What is sausage? That's disappointing, I was expecting a sausage. I think she's going to have to be Yoda as well. She can't really be anything else when everyone else is Star Wars characters. What a picture this is. The maid must think they're completely crazy. Where's Patchy gone? It actually really scared me when I couldn't see him there. He's downstairs watching TV. Brilliant. Now he's taken a break from his scaring crows duty, Sarah can have a proper conversation with him. And a few hours later, he's back to work. When it gets a bit later in the day, and you have the spooky spirits task to complete, you will see ghosts wander past your house. Your Sims need to interact with them to complete this task. And that completes Spooky Fest. It is now Wednesday and Harvest Fest is tomorrow. So the tasks for Harvest Fest are decorate, holiday gnomes, grand meal and thankful spirit. Now the Holiday Gnomes one is very intriguing. I've heard a lot of things about the gnomes, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. Oh look, Patchy's up again, and he's talking to Simon the cat. I think Simon looks a bit scared of him. Patchy and Tilly got on so well. They even had a swing together. I thought Patchy was really creepy, but he's actually so cute, especially when he's on the swing. Oh, look at them! So once Patchy's finished wandering around, he will go back to his, I don't know, is it a perch? Well anyway, he goes back to it. Oh, that was dramatic. A major thing that I've realised is I haven't added any trees to this house. I really should have had at least one tree there so you could see it throughout the seasons. But I really wanted to rake some leaves and I couldn't work out why there was no leaves, and it was because I didn't have any trees. So I've added some trees now, and believe me, fall gets so much better when you add trees. The plantain tree is out of season, so we can't interact with it right now. We have to wait till it's summer again before we can harvest and water that plant. Bee attack! I paused that at the perfect moment. I love it when I do that. So we finally have some leaves that can be raked. Look at that leaf pile. The more leaves they rake, the bigger the piles are. And then your Sims can play in the big leaf piles, and they can even woohoo in big leaf piles. Harvest Fest has begun. So first things first, let's put up the decorations. It didn't complete this task straight away for some reason, even though the decorations were up. I really like the decorations for this one. Actually, all of the exterior decorations have been so good. It really is such a nice touch. Now it's gnome time, and they are so weird. I thought Patchy was creepy, but they are something else. So when you click on the gnome, you have to appease them. And the best way to do this is to give them toys. So click appease them and then click give toy. And then they'll be happy. If you give them something else, they may not be so happy, so be careful. Oh look, the halo's around his head, so he's happy, and he's dropped a seed packet. So let's give this one some salad and see how he reacts. Oh, he didn't like that one, did he? So you can click on them again and click plead for forgiveness, and they should be happier. And he's currently feeling tense. It says the gnomes are watching, and they really are. Stay tuned for more on the gnomes. They do get creepy. So one of Sarah's tasks today is to cook a grand meal. I think today deserves a turkey dinner. Wow, look at that leaf pile. The leaf pile is now big enough for Tessa to play in it. Tilly's going to rake some more leaves. Oh, and look, she's completed another one of her scouting tasks. The turkey dinner is ready, so Sarah can now call them all to a grand meal. Have you seen it? The gnomes are back. They've just appeared and they're staring at them while they're eating. Oh, they are so creepy. Make sure your Sims select the option to be thankful on this day, so they can complete that task. It's hard to concentrate though with gnomes staring at you. They've been joined by another gnome. This just gets weirder. They've also moved again. They really remind me of like the angels from Doctor Who. If you've seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you blink, they get closer. You have to keep staring at them and then it won't move. That's what it reminds me of. That's why it's really creeping me out. Oh, and Patchy's here too. What a day. Now they're in the garden eyeing up the plants. Oh no! Oh, have you seen the trees? They're gradually losing their leaves. How cool is that? I love, you can see all the leaves blowing in the wind. I didn't really get a very good shot at that, but it just looks so good. Tilly has been promoted in the Scouts, so we're going to check out the board and select View Badge Progress. Oh look, and she's completed 2 of them. So we're going to go back and click Collect Badge and collect those badges. Oh, you can see that winter is getting closer. Sarah is now back in her cold weather clothes. Oh, look at that leaf pile. It's all stinky. Oh, let's burn it. I want to see what happens when they burn a leaf pile. Oh, the maid is such a spoil sport. He just picked it up and then just threw it on the floor. Oh, great. He's absolutely useless. He only clears up things that you don't want him to clear up. Then he leaves everything else. I mean, look at Patchy. He's a better maid than the actual maid. I think I'm going to hire him full time. So yeah, I've really changed my opinion on Patchy. I think he's great now. He was a bit creepy when I first saw him, especially when he first got off his perch. Nearly gave me a heart attack. But look how helpful he is, and look how great he is with the kids. It's the final day of fall, and Tyler has travelled to the gym, and look at the weather. Sun snow. Definitely makes a change from the rain back home. It's Saturday, so Tilly is heading to the Scouts meeting. Look at the plants now on the last day of fall. They've lost all their colour and the trees have nearly lost all of their leaves. Oh look, the gnomes are still in the greenhouse. I really don't like them. Are they ever going to leave? And that's it. Fall is over. It is now the first day of winter. Today's forecast, snow. Bring it on. Wow, what an adventure we've had. All 4 seasons have been absolutely brilliant. They've all had their ups and all had their downs. But I can honestly say that I have loved this so much. I wasn't too bothered when everyone was like, seasons, bring it out now. I wasn't like overly fussed about it. But having played my way through all 4 seasons, I can now see why everyone wanted it so much. It is like playing a totally different game. It has added so much to the game. All the small little details they have added have just made it so wonderful. And I think everyone who worked on this has worked so hard. They deserve such a huge thank you. It has been amazing. But before I leave you, I'm going to sum up fall. The flowers started to turn. Patchy the Straw Man arrived. Spooky Wing was absolutely amazing. Tessa and Tilly dressed up as Yoda. Tyler was Darth Vader. Sarah was Princess Leia. The whole house was decorated and the whole family had such a good time. Patchy and Tilly became really good friends. They even had a play on the swing together. I finally worked out how to rake leaves. I required a tree. Harvest Fest came with great decorations, but it also came with really creepy gnomes, who are still hanging around the house, even now. Fall has been great. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. All my season videos are now available. You can find them all in my seasons playlist. The link is in the description. And remember to check out my house tour of my seasons house. Thanks for watching. Bye.